Back again for another unstoppable recap on family. Listen, the first time I heard this experience shared over there on Unstoppable Live, it had me thinking to myself, yo, this one is extremely interesting. This guest right here must be one of the most generous, the most nicest human beings on earth. And the reason why I use the word interesting is because I don't want to say unbelievable. And you're not going to understand why I say that once you hear the recap. Now, this caller right here shared how she had a church sister who kind of fell on some hard times. And, you know, she wanted to give her some assistance by offering her some place to stay. Now, not only did she offer her somewhere to stay, she actually gave her her room and her bed to sleep on while she go sleep on the couch. Now, it did not only stop there. It went on even further, as she says that the lady was living there for a numerous amount of years. Not 1, not 2, but 10 years without actually ever having to spend $1 in the household. Not pay no rent, not pay no light bill, no water bill, not even contributing to food. Family, I'm going to make you listen to that one for yourself and get the full understanding. Come make you do it.
I'm also going to church and have this church sister. And we sit down together in the same row, she and her mom, you know, and I've got a call from my pastor to help her out. And they asked me if I could take her in for a short time, and I said yes. So when she comes, I thought you were coming with 2 little bags. When she comes, it's like I was renting her a room. So I put away her things and give her my bedroom to stay in. And she been living with me for about 10 years. And living for me for 10 years, I tell her that since as you don't have any where to go, just stay with me and we just live as sister. And she said yes. So when I work, and because she could not work because at the time she don't have any papers.
All right, but wait a minute. All right, so let's get a perfect understanding of this. She's your church sister, right? And that's how you came to know this woman in the church.
Right.
How long you knew her for before you move her in with you?
To be honest, about 2 years before.
And you and her were close friends or just church sisters?
You know, just talk as church sister, not really friend.
So why did she have to come to stay with you? What was going on with her?
When she moved in with me, I get to understand that she were with the mom's bigger sister and they couldn't get along. Then she go to her next aunt. They couldn't get along. Then she moved from that aunt and go to her brother. They couldn't get along. And from the brother to me. I didn't find out what the reason is. I just take her in, just helping her out as a church sister because she don't have anywhere to stay.
So when you moved her in, was there a condition to this agreement where you said, okay, you can stay here for 2 weeks, a month, 3 months? Was there a condition?
Now, when she moved in, she said to me she just only staying until when she can go on her own back again. And I said to her, because of the condition, she didn't have any paper or anything. So I just said to her, you know what, just stay here with me as a sister and a church sister.
And you say you give her your very own bed?
Bed, yes. I put her in my bedroom because I didn't live with any male at the moment.
So
I was
when you
living on
gave
my
her
own
your
with my
bed,
kids.
when you gave her
Hmm.
your bed, where were you sleeping?
In the setting,
Hold on,
in my
man.
living.
Wait there, wait there, wait there, wait there, wait there, wait there. So you gave up your comfortable bed for your
Right.
church sister just to have somewhere
Yes.
to stay, and you go sleep in a settee.
Right. The only time I come in my room is like when I'm talking to her or I'm going to church or anywhere because my clothes are in my room and my shoes. That's the time I come in my bedroom. I give her my bed.
So why did you do that though? Because I mean, you
Just
see,
just a
you
kind.
have me puzzled now, as well as the viewers puzzled and confused right now. Everybody I say, how you want so kind?
No, but I'm just a kind-hearted person. I just try to help her as a church sister. It's just me. It's just me. It's not her alone. I put up in my house. I
Mm-hmm.
got three more people that I put up. Two more from the same church and one from um another incident when she and her husband.
Well, no, leave that
Were
part there outside, because you're not
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
that
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But okay, so somebody asked a very valid question. So the whole was it for the 10 years that the person was staying with you that you were sleeping in the settee?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Hold on. You give up your bed for 10 years?
Yes. And I even changed bed as well twice. I buy new bed twice. And she was still sleeping in the bed while I'm still in the setting in the living room. I'm just that person. I just want her to be comfortable, you know. Because remember, I tell her that stay with me as a sister, you know. And it didn't work out. I don't know what she did what she did want from me. Anyway, when she were here, she couldn't work because she didn't have any paperwork to work. So when I'm going on holiday, I told my boss and about her, and he obliged me to make she work in my status, right? And when she at work, she will sign everything in my name, and I give her my bank card to draw the wages. Sometimes when she don't go, I make the mom go as well, but they have to work in my name. So I was helping the mom and I was helping the daughter as well.
Okay,
And
okay, stick up in again, cause it sounds like everything you say me have to ask a question, cause it sounds too serious.
yeah.
So you gave this woman your bed and you sleeping in the
Yes.
couch.
Mhm.
Not only did you give this woman your bed, but you allow her to work under your name to make money.
Right.
Now, the next question I gotta ask you is this now. Was she paying
Mhm.
any form of bills in the house?
No, because she cannot work and she don't have any income coming. So
But she's working under your name and earning money.
right. So I tell her that is her money. I don't remember. I'm a work. I have the paper. I can work. Right. So she couldn't work. So that is her little pocket money when she have. So I don't ask her for not contribute nothing in the house. That is for her. The way I take her as a sister, and I tell her the love what I have for her, just like she is my blood sister. That's how I take her heart and trying to help her. You understand?
But okay, you see, the viewers right now astonished, just as astonished as I am
Mhm.
right now, to know that you are so kind that you give up the comfort of your bed, you allow this person to
Yes.
be earning money under your name, and you tell her, I say, yo,
Yes.
just pocket off the money them, man, and you that no worry yourself. So you
Right.
were still paying light bill, water bill, phone bill
Mm-hmm.
probably, internet cable,
Everything.
all of those
Internet.
things.
Yes. My
And this
son, I'll
person
give
was
her.
utilizing
Mhm.
all of these things while you had to
Right.
be consuming the cost.
Right. My son even give her iPad to use with the internet. She were living like a queen inside here in my house. She were living like a queen.
Trust me, right now, Carla, everybody in the
Yes.
comment section asks if you don't want a new friend. Everybody want to be your
No,
friend right now.
I won't do it again. I won't do it. I have to harden
Wow.
my heart. I just beg God to pardon me because I helped so many people and she was the worst one and the last one.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm.
Yes.
All right, so she was there, and what happened after
hmm
that? No, you know she was there. You give her your bed, all of these good things. What happened after that?
When I I go on holiday, I used to go on holiday every year. When I go on holiday one year, and when I'm going holiday, I gave her the same card that my wages come through, and I would tell her pay the light, do the gas, my insurance. I give her instruction what to do. And when I come back, I spend I go away after Christmas, and I didn't come back till the in February. In February, when I come back, I asked her for my bank card. She said, "Oh, um, the machine has it." I said, "How would the machine has the card?" I wrote down the pin number and gave to you. She said, "Oh, I put the wrong pin in." And she said that to me. I said to her, "Do you get your wages from it?" She said, "Yes, I get my wages from it." And I was doing shopping, and she called the place where she was doing the shopping where she put the card in the ATM
Mm-hmm.
machine.
Mm-hmm.
And when she said that to me, it kind of puzzled me. And I said, then, oh, she put in the pin and she draw our wages out. So to pay the rest of bill, she put in wrong pin. All that. Anyway, we go down to the bank where she said it swallowed the card. They told me that they could not give me back the card. I must call up the bank and they will send me a new card. So when I need money now, I have to take my ID and go inside the bank with the statement to get money because I don't have the card.
Mm-hmm.
When get in touch with insurance, the insurance said because I didn't come in so long, so I lose my insurance. The insurance is if anything should happen to me, it pay out, and my kids can get that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost that insurance because of her.
Mm.
And when I come back, um no, I should have said when I go to Jamaica, when I go on the holiday, what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
All right, while I was on the holiday, I said I was going to church, but I don't know which church to go. So I have a friend that drive a taxi, and I saw her this Saturday. And I said to her, I want to go to church tomorrow, but I don't know which church to go. She said, a friend invite me to a church too, but I don't know where the church is. But I will come and pick you up. And she picked me up, and we're looking for this church. And we see, we hear that they were singing on this mic, so we followed that voice until we find the church. When we end up at the church, it was the wrong church. So we said, you know what, since as we can't find the church, we're going to stay here and worship. We stay there and worship, and we go up to the altar for altar call, and they pray for us. So go back in the car, we're going back home now. So after that first church service, then we go in the car, and she said to me, say, it's the wrong church we end up in, but no mind, we still blessed. And she were driving, and then me hear another. After she leave from that church, me hear another preaching. And me said to her, I said, hear another preaching there. Let's stop, man, because it's too early for we to go home. So when we go down to that church, it was the same church that she get invited. So they were preaching. So we go in, so they put us up near to about second row in the church, the usher. Yeah, after sit down, not even 5 minutes in the church, I just see this lady just get up from the rostrum and go to the door. She don't look like she's a pastor or anything. And then she put her hand on me when she coming back on my shoulder. And she came and she said, because it's a Pentecostal church, remember, nobody know me, I don't know nobody there. Right? And she put her hand on her hip and one on my shoulder, and she said, loud, tell me something. It's who you live. And she called where me coming from. And I said, me and my son. She said, and who else in your house? I said, my church sister. She said, listen, phone her after the service and tell her that you're coming up with your family members. And she have to leave. Turn to the lady. And me said, but she not have anywhere to go. The woman said, you hear me, say? Same way in the patois. You hear me, say? Tell her, say, to leave. And she said, a matter of fact, walk around the church 3 times inside of the church and shout hallelujah 3 times. And go, she said, repeat a Bible verse. I repeat Psalms 91. Like she just said, Pastor so and so, give her the Bible, find it, and make she go up on the rostrum and read it loud. That's everybody in the church can hear. And me read it. And then after me read it, she said, you're going to kneel down at the altar. And you're going to pray like you never prayed before. And she said, before you pray, I'm going to bless the olive oil on 90, and she mark some for my forehead. I'm kneel down and I pray. And when I get up, she said, when church over, I need to speak to you. The pastor tell me that the church sister that I have in my house, it wasn't a good church sister. And when I go back home, I must not go and sleep on the bed. When I get her out, I must destroy the bed. And I said, Pastor, and not even 2 months since me buy the bed, the pastor said, you hear me say, if I sleep on the carpet, God will make you have another bed. And she said, the reason why she telling me this, because she's so very wicked. She want to take over run my house, And when I'm not there, man go and man come, and she even took my panty to put in the grave.
That is what the pastor told you.
Bury in the grave. Yes, and she told me before I go back home, I must bring to her 7 kerchief, 7 panty, some salt and olive oil, make she consecrate them, and I must not put it on until when I reach back home, and I must not wash them. I must wear them one every day. And when it comes to this with the kerchief, and I must burn it when it comes to the 7th day, and I must when I shower, I must use the olive oil and the salt same time and rub my skin. And when I come back, I miss the panty because true I was hurrying up the morning and I don't want the taxi to leave me. So I just get a quick shower, and I know it was a blue undergarment I put into my clothes basket. When I come back, um the panty missing, and I asked her, she said she don't know where it is. And the
Someone in the
pastor
comment
said to
section
me,
said someone in the comment section said to ask you this question. The person wants to
mhm,
know if when you went on your vacation, if you went to see this pastor in relation to what was going on, or that just happened randomly. That's what the person is asking.
I don't know the pastor. It's the first time visiting the church, me and my friend.
Mm.
Cause remember, she get the invite. We end up at the wrong church because she didn't know where the church is. Either we end up at for two church for the Sunday. We didn't know the pastor, not nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so frightened when she said, "Tell me something, Uli," and she called where I living. I was so frightened because I was saying, "Oh, this woman is just like she a pastor." Something I said in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know. And I was so shocked. But I didn't know that she was the pastor for the church, the head one for the church. I didn't know. But as I said, the pastor were talking to me after service, and she told me what the girl have done, bury my panty into the grave. And she said when the girl called me and tell me that my friend, my not my friend, my son stole her money. Every time I at work, she said my son stole her money. She in the bedroom, and that is my small son. And when I come home, I said to my son, "Do not come in the house when I'm not there, because I am paying all the bills, and it's so hard on me for to pay back money." And she said, "Mom," and she telling lie, "I don't stole the money from her, because when it's not £70, it's £80."
No, but Carla,
Right.
hold on there.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Why would you tell your own child not to come in the house door because of a stranger? Because this woman is a stranger to you. This is your child now, and she's accusing your child of stealing. You shouldn't tell your
Yes,
child,
the
say, don't come
reason.
in when I'm not there. That's his home, right? That's where he lives, right?
No, he don't live there. Just only go and come because my kids have key for my property.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I told him, because she been telling me that he been stolen money, and I have to pay all the bills, and it is hard for me to be paying out money. And
But why at that point you didn't say, okay, you know what? Since you're living here and you feel like my son is stealing from you, you're not contributing to my home in any way financially. So I think it's time for you to move on. No, why didn't you say those words to her?
I I I didn't come to mind at that. I just want to tell my son, "Don't come to the house unless I'm in the house." And he was saying, Mom, is your house, so why I have to ask you to come into the house? Or when time you are here, I just have to just come in. I can't come in when you're not there. As I said, because I don't want to pay out any more money.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and then she told me again, oh, my sister in she called the name of where our sister live
Mm-hmm.
in the Caribbean. Oh, she have some money for some people put up, and like some partner business, and she said she don't know what happened to the money, and the guy come and threaten her sister the second time, and the guy said if you come back the second time, the third time, I mean, I'm going to chop her up. And she begged me, she called me in the bedroom, and she me so sorry for her. I said, Lord God, me don't want, then chop up her sister. So she said, so I said, then how much money missing? She said 75,000. And I'll go to the Western Union, and I send the money, and she get the 75,000. That time I didn't know that the money that she said my son stole, and I've been paying her back, and the money what she said the fella gonna kill the sister for is to pay the science man
Lord Jesus. Hold on there. So
to
so so you appear for somebody where go be upon you with your own
yeah,
money.
with my own money.
People near where go on.
But
Only here where go on, family. No man. Respect, big up yourself. Respect says it seems like you were under her spell. This
yeah, that's it. She
mm-hmm.
were working on me to take over my house, as me tell you, and turn me into idiot. So whatsoever anything done is like I can't see that it is wrong. Whatsoever she doing to me, you know. And anyway, I come back, I know I call her first, and I tell her what the lady said. Oh, that woman is lying in the church because I'm not doing you anything. Because I put her on speaker. Because the pastor take my phone and said, tell her to leave. And me couldn't tell her to leave. So the friend that go with me said, listen, you got to leave. Oh, she coming up with her family member, 3 family members. So you got to leave. Your space is up. And she said, okay. Then my son now, big son now, called me and said, Mom, what you do so and so. She's crying, she don't know where to go, and she said you said to leave. And I said when I come home I will explain to you the reason why. Although the lady tell me that some was get rid of her, when I reach back home, to my home, I said to her, but still can't have the heart to make she go in. I said to her, I said, you know what? Nobody go stay. She said, oh no, I'm going. And remember the woman tell me I must not sleep on the bed, but ears, them said ears as Pitney always feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because miss so the way all me care for that girl, me still can't believe. Me believe what the woman said, but me can't really come to say, well, should I really harm me, to owe me and I live. Because when me work and me doing me shopping, anything when me say like clothes, no clothes, shoes or handbag, any little thing, me will take my phone and take the picture and me said, you like this? Me send it to her phone and she say yes. Sometimes I can't remember her shoe size. And me say, what size again you wear? And me buy it when we go to church, them ask if me and her live together. Why me and her have the same church handbag and shoes, because she live with me in the church and I don't go to church and tell anyone that she been living with me for so long. I talk to her sometimes. We go to church together sometimes. Me make she go first, then me, yeah, I so do. So no, I know, but the only person know that she live with me is my bishop for the
Mm-hmm.
church. Nobody, I don't come to church and tell nobody that she live with me. I put her up, nothing. And we keep it for so long like that.
For 10 years.
Yes,
That's a lot of, listen, that's a lot of time for one person to be staying with somebody and she moving permanently, you know. That I don't stay with, you know. That I'm
yeah,
moving permanently. 10 years. No, I have a
right.
question for you. So how old were your kids at that time? What was your oldest child at that time?
He he was in his 20.
Okay, good. Now you have a son that was in his 20s. What were your children
Yeah, 'cause he's
saying to
30 now.
you?
He's 30.
What
Yeah.
were what were your children saying to you about this? Like, mommy, why you asleep on the couch? Why you move this woman in your bed? Anything like that was being said to you?
Right. Yes, my big son, he said, Mom, stop sleep into the settee. It was a declined chair, it was a leather chair. And he said, stop mash up the settee, Mom. Go and sleep in your bed. And I buy the settee not for you to sleep and go into your bed. I said to him, said, one really, to be honest, one night me said, all right, I'm gonna sleep in the bed. Cause my son I keep on telling me, don't sleep in the settee. I go in the bed and was trying to get sleep to wake up early in the morning to go to work. Because I have to get up 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And by the time I get myself ready and to come out, it's 4:30 to catch the 5 o'clock bus. And that one night I said me I give a chance because my son not ringing at me ears, down sleeping on the city and matched up. Me said the woman dey on the phone. I don't know who she had talked to. And she know say me have to get my rest to get up, And the woman talk all night, all night. Me couldn't sleep. Me turn, me twist, me turn, me twist. It's like she had do it with spike to make me come out of the bed. Even that same morning me going to work, me a sleeping at the bus because me not get a good sleep. And from that, me not go back in my bed. Me continue sleeping at the settee. Till the middle part of it. When you sit down in my settee, it's like you're sitting on the floor. So me sleep in the settee. You see. And when I come back into my house,
Carla,
I put
Carla,
mm,
on a serious note, I have to
yeah.
ask this question again because I need to understand. You're sure
Mm-hmm.
it was 10 years this woman was living with you for? 10 years.
Yes, man. Yes, years,
Okay,
man, years.
this is the question that I have to ask you again. For 10
Mm-hmm.
years, this woman living with you, she never paid a bill in your house?
Never, never, because I know that she's not. Remember, she's not working. She don't have any paper, nothing. She not, if she do work, it's in my name.
How she eat?
Well, well, our mom do a little babysitting, and sometimes the mom carry dinner. And I said to her, your mom don't have to carry dinner. There's food in the house. You know that food in the house. So when you cook, you can even left a dumpling. Are we satisfied? One dumpling is enough. Or a little rice. She go and tell her friend them that me want her to be
A
a house
housemaid.
maid. Yes.
Lord Jesus.
You see how she cook, if she do cook on the stove, she don't clean it. So when I come home and if I'm going to cook something for me to eat, I have to clean the stove. She don't take up Uber, she don't do nothing because she said it's my house. I'm if to clean my house. She know not even the window. The same room, my bedroom. Me have to come in there and even clean the window and the window sill. She don't do nothing. She don't do nothing in the fridge. Me look on the fridge and me see that the fridge, Junjo. Me say the fridge I get dirty now. Me say, me I make the fridge steam. I go say if she really I go clean the fridge. And me say some chunja growing at the fridge and me just get mad one day and me just plug out the fridge and take out everything and me spray it with some bleach and lock it up and clean it. And after clean it, you still put things in there and me shake my head.
Two questions the viewers want to know. Scarlett want to know if the 10 years that she was staying with you, did she at least try to get her documents sorted out? That's the first question.
I don't know. She don't mention anything. All she said to me if I could file for her daughter, and I said, yes, I will file for your daughter to come up as well.
So what to her mother?
Her mother not a paper neither.
10 years. Now, me not gonna tell no lie on Unstoppable family. She nicer than me. And I think I'm a very generous person. But yo, she more generous than me. Because if you give somebody somewhere to stay, me can understand a couple months. Me can understand even up to a year. But 10 years? And you try to tell me, say, within that 10-year time frame, no matter even if she not work, as the guest said, but within that 10-year time frame, you have to make some kind of money where you can say, all right, me contribute this to that or that to this. And then the next thing, you hear she say that at one point, the woman was accusing her son of stealing. So if she never did have no money to contribute to the bills, what money was being stolen? Think about it. Anyway, family, it did not end there. If you want to hear the rest of what was shared and the callers' input when we open the phone lines, because that was interesting too, you can click the link in the description. It will take you on over to the actual live stream where you can continue listening. And when you go over there, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. So once I go live on the live channel, you will get notified and you'll be able to participate in whatever topic we're having at the time. If you watch on Facebook, please hit the follow button over there to know. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here so on the recap channel. Watch ya. Until the next Unstoppable recap, stay strong, stay motivated, but most of all, remain unstoppable.
Unstoppable.